Welcome to the Legends Center in Warman for the first week of the 2022 Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League. Hello, it's Matt Morrison. Happy to have you along for the ride as the Axemen and the Ravens will drop the ball on the 2022 season. The first of 4 games in week number 1. The Ravens in the red and black jerseys moving from left to right on your broadcast screen. The Axemen in the white, red, and green moving from left to right on your broadcast screen. Starting goalies, Brandon Schatz for the Axemen, and Cole Dinney is in net for the Ravens. As we get set to get ready to go, Justin Bernhardt versus Justin D'Entremont in the face-off circle, and the ball is dropped and we're underway. The Ravens will control the opening face-off as Steve Caswell is in his own zone, as he'll just move it up for Jeff Bissett, who will go off the wall. Can't get it out. Long shot from Brennan Jones. Kegan Jackstite in after it. Ruben Beatty comes away with it for the Ravens. Jackstite is able to get it back, tries a centering pass. That one got blocked. Beatty now still in a battle with Jackstite for it. As the Axemen with some good early pressure through the first 30 seconds. D'Entremont tries the long feed, and that one's going to miss everybody. And that one will be an icing call against the Ravens, and both teams will make their first change of the game. So some good pressure in the first 40 seconds for the Axemen as they look to get on the board first. Face-off will be to the left of Ravens goalie Dinney. Magnus out to take the draw, controlled by the Ravens. Good face-off win in their own zone. Evan Pasternak tries to go up the wall. Magnus cuts it off. Magnus walks out. There's a shot. That one got blocked as he was looking for Carson Bogdan. As now Connor McKay will send that one up the other way. Jordan Gall in hot pursuit for the Ravens, and he'll just poke that one in deep. Magnus, the Axemen captain, the first captain in Axemen history, will send it up off the wall. Magnus gets the return feed, and he'll just throw it in. Dinney gloves that one down. Pasternak off the wall for Jordan Gall. Up ahead for Connor McKay, and that one's going to be offside as Damon Williams got across the line a little early. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off right by the Axemen bench. Axemen control the draw off the neutral zone face-off. Steve Caswell sends it in deep. Matt Landers back for the Axemen. Worked on by 2 Ravens players. A centering pass. That one doesn't work. Good job by Landers to break that one up. That's Landers with it on the far boards. He gets stripped. Centering pass goes nowhere. Here comes Nate Carter the other way. Carter just chips and chases past Steve Caswell. Carter a centering pass, a good chance in front, and Dinney was able to steer that one aside. Best chance for either team so far. Troy Baschuk does a good job to keep that one in. Caswell back for Beatty. Ruben Beatty now off the far wall for Morgan Bogdan. That one misses him. Brennan Jones with it behind the Axemen net. Back for Landers. The Axemen will get a change going. Jadreen Genther over the red line sends it in deep. James McDonough, the first man in for the Axemen. Dinney out of his net to play it. It's now Bissett in the neutral zone. Tries a long cross floor pass. That one doesn't work. As Beau Gervais will take over for the Ravens. Pass up for Bissett. Too hot for him to handle, so Aaron Cook is able to play that one. Cook will receive the return feed. Tries to go up the middle, but can't. D'Entremont was able to intercept that one. As now Bissett, a centering pass for Justin D'Entremont. And D'Entremont with a shot. Good job by Sandy Charles to get a stick in the way of that one. Joey Velasquez chips that one for Ginther. He chased it for a moment, but will go off and peel off on a change. It's now Pasternak. Long pass for D'Entremont. D'Entremont is going to wind up, hammers it wide. Justin D'Entremont, of course, spent last year with the Snowbirds. Brennan Jones up. Jack Stite across for Justin Bernhardt. The first overall pick in the 2022 Premier League draft was Justin Bernhardt. Jones, D2D for Landers. Cross floor for Bernhardt. Has trouble controlling that one. Gets over center, dishes it off. Bernhardt gets a return feed. Justin Bernhardt in, and a great stop made there by Cole Dinney. That was a nice give and go with Mike Eskra, and Cole Dinney was able to shut the door. Eskra now for Jack Stite. Jack Stite with a shot. Stopped there by Dinney. Centering pass, Eskra with a shot, and that one was hammered high and wide. Eskra now, back for Landers. Landers, long shot goes wide, and Dinney will just play that one off the back boards. And he'll hang on for a whistle with 10:36 to go in the first period. 3 15-minute periods this year for the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League, so a little bit different than last year. Of course, last year was 2 halves, and they will go with the more conventional ice hockey route of 3 periods. Face-off win by the Axemen. There's a shot. Dinney steers that one aside. There's a long shot from the corner, and that one misses. Mike Henschel will pinch up, tries to keep that ball in, and does. As now the Ravens will come out the other way. That pass got intercepted. Corey Stefiak was able to get it back. Couldn't get it past Mike Henschel. As now Carson Bogdan chips it past Caswell. Bogdan driving to the net, centering pass. There's a long shot from Braden Dillette. And Dinney finds that one and hangs on. Face-off coming up. It'll be to the right of Cole Dinney. So the Axemen with some good early pressure through the first few minutes of this one. Face-off to the right of Dinney. Won by the Ravens. Pasternak now behind his own net. Jadrian Ginther in chase. Lead feed for D'Entremont, too hot for him to handle. The Axemen will take control in their own zone. Jones up for Ginther, tries to push that one in but can't. Now James McDonough overran that ball, and Bissett will swipe at it and go the other way as D'Entremont tries to turn and go the other way. Bissett hard in on chase. Brennan Jones, the first man back, will hammer it around the boards. McDonough down the right wing boards, will peel back. Sends it down low for Joey Velasquez with a shot gloved by Dinney, and he hangs on to that one. As the scoreboard here at the Legends Arena says that the shots on goal are 7-0 for the Axemen, and I gotta think that's probably pretty true. Not really much going offensively for the Ravens so far in this one. Landers now in his own end with it, being watched closely by Bissett. For Baschuk, one-touch pass on the far wing for Michael Anderson, who lost it. As now here come the Ravens the other way. That looked like it could have been something, but Beaugervais lost it. Now, long feed for Troy Baschuk, who misses it. He'll go in, working on Evan Pasternak. Pasternak spins away from him and will start back the other way. Centering pass got intercepted by Jack Stite. Kagan Jack Stite now. Centering pass for Eskra. Eskra is going to walk in. Bernhardt now. A nice move, centering pass, and that one goes nowhere. Eskra way back to the point for Cook, who winds up, fires it wide. Eskra's now going to walk in. Eskra with a shot, and that one goes above Dinney as well. Bernhardt with a backhand. Not sure if that one made it through or not. Bernhardt now a centering pass for Eskra, and he fires it wide. And that one will go into the netting as the Ravens captain Evan Pasternak puts that one into the mesh in the own zone, but this top line of Justin Bernhardt, Kagan Jackstein, and Mike Eskra with all sorts of chances and pressure in the Ravens' end, and that will lead to a face-off to the left of Cole Dinny. 8:02 left to go in the opening period. Christian Magnus out to take the draw for the Axemen. Charles now with a long shot, stopped by Dinny. Not sure if he knew where that was, but he will hang on to that one, and we'll do the face-off all over again. Sandy Charles just send that one down low for Bogdan, who misses it. Caswell back for Ruben Beatty. Beatty tries the long feed for Jordan Gall. That one doesn't work. The Axemen now have numbers. Magnus, nice move across Bogdan with a shot, and a great stop made there by Dinny. Cole Dinny did a great job to read that one, and I think he knew that that pass was coming to Bogdan. And that one is going to go down for an icing call. So once again, this will be a face-off in the Ravens zone. Shots on goal, 9-0 with 7:29 to go in the opening period. So once again, the face-off to the left of Dinny. Esker out to take the draw. Won by Corey Stefiak of the Ravens, however. Now Morgan Bogdan tries to get that one out and can't. Bernhardt gonna walk over the line. Bernhardt, nice pass for Eskra. He couldn't quite handle it. Goes and retrieves the ball in that corner, however. A centering pass for Jackstein as the Axemen go back to their top line. And Caswell will move it up for Corey Stefiak. Stefiak up for Morgan Bogdan now. And that one will go all the way down, and Brandon Schatz will just put his glove over top of that one. So this is going to be really the first offensive zone faceoff for the Ravens. As we have a league-mandated timeout with 6:58 to go in the opening period. 3 15-minute periods. Game 1, week 1 of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League for 2022. Brought to you by MR Promo. So the face-off to the right of Schatz. First offensive zone face-off in the Ravens, or in the Axemen zone, check that. And it's won by Jadrian Genther of the Axemen. There's Landers behind his zone. Tries to set up the breakout. McDonough up for Genther, who will just throw it into the corner. Evan Pasternak now back with it behind his own zone. Cross for Robert Keller for Stefiak. Stefiak over the red line. Gains the blue line, and that one goes off the foot of Matt Landers. And they're going to bring that face-off back outside. So face-off in the neutral zone, right near the penalty box here at the Legends Center. As Mike Henschel in his own end with it. Up for Magnus. Magnus tries a centering pass. D'Entremont got in the way of that as Henschel off the wall, and the Axemen look to get that one out. D'Entremont is able to steal that one, and he'll chase down a loose ball. Here comes Justin D'Entremont, tries a centering pass for Gervais. Gervais tries the return feed for D'Entremont. That one doesn't work. As D'Entremont tries a centering pass for Bissett. Here comes Jeff Bissett in all alone. Scores! Jeff Bissett on the first shot of the game for the Ravens with 5:53 to go in the opening period, and they have a 1-0 lead. Great work by Justin D'Entremont to chase down that loose ball, and he was able to deliver the centering pass to Jeff Bissett. Made a nice move around an Axemen defender. And was in all alone and made a move to the backhand on Brandon Schatz. And that's the game's first goal, and that's the first goal of the 2022 Premier League season. Steve Caswell behind his net. He's going to bring it up for D'Entremont. Now the Ravens are playing with some confidence as they're back on the attack again. Gervais back down low for D'Entremont. Being watched there by Jones. Good job by Brennan Jones. As the ball is still loose. Gervais comes in to pick it up. Back for Beatty. Beatty with a shot. That one got blocked. Good job by Joey Velasquez to get in the way of that one. Landers was able to intercept that ball before it goes to the net. It's now Bissett with it. Waits for the rest of his teammates to catch up, who is on a change. Bissett trying to drive to the net. Down low in front. There's a shot. They made their rebound. They score! Connor McKay. And just like that, it is a 2-0 Ravens lead. And once again, Jeff Bissett was all in on that play. So Bissett now has a goal and an assist. So he's in on the game's first 2 goals. As a nice pass for Connor McKay, who was left all alone in front. Now all of a sudden the Ravens have this confidence as they look to try to tilt the floor a little bit. Jordan Gall tracks down that loose ball. McKay back for Keller.
Ravens' second goal scored by number 8.
Charles with it for the Axemen now.
For Jeff Bissett.
Gall off the wall, back for Pasternak. Sends it down low. Connor McKay will cut that one off. McKay's gonna walk out front. Back for Keller. Keller with a long shot, stopped there by Schatz. And now Justin Bernhardt the other way. Chips it ahead for Mike Eskra. Eskra centering pass. Bernhardt with a shot in front. Good stop made there by Dinny. Aaron Cook receives that pass now with a shot stopped by Dinny. Will just swap that one into the corner. Cook with a long shot. That one goes wide. Kagan Jackstite in a battle with Damien Williams. There's the centering pass. That one misses everybody. Bernhardt tries to make something happen. Aaron Cook is able to hold the line and just sends it back in deep. McKay will pick it up for the Ravens. Bernhardt with it across for Eskar, down low for Kagan Jackstite for Bernhardt. Loose ball in front and it stays out. Jackstite couldn't quite control that ball and Damien Williams comes the other way. Landers for the Axemen now. Tries to get it to Bernhardt and that one misses him, so that'll go down for an icing call and the faceoff will come back in the Axemen zone. So the face-off to the left of Brandon Schatz. Face-off won by Christian Magnus. As Bogdan the other way, back for Magnus. Magnus for Bogdan. Tries to send that one to the other wing, but couldn't. As now Derek Lukian for Caswell. For a streaking Steffiak, just missed him. Bogdan will just send that one out, so that one will go into the Ravens zone. So that one actually hit backup goaltender Riley Langford Gasmo on the Ravens bench. So the face-off to the left of Schatz. First period winds down, 2:27 to go. Caswell with a shot off the draw, and that one goes wide. D'Entremont Tries a centering pass in front. Loose ball in front. Bissett tries to turn and fire, but Landers was right there to thwart that attempt. Beau Gervais walking in. Gervais had a chance, but a good stick from Axemen defender Landers. As Jadrian Genther sends it in. Denny out of his net to leave that one for Caswell. As played back for Ruben Beatty, who will turn back behind his own net. Trying to get something set up here for the Ravens as they look to add to their 2-0 lead. That's now Bissett with it. Bissett tries to return feed to Beau Gervais. That one doesn't work. Gervais with it. Sends it all the way back for Pasternak. He'll just go D to D for Robert Keller with a long shot, stop by shots, and that one will stick right to him as he hangs on for that one with 1:12 to go in the opening period.
Their sponsors: MR Promotions and Apparel, Accurate Painting, and Paso Hockey. Thank you, sponsor.
So the face-off to the left of shots. Axemen try to go right forward with it, but can't, as the Troy Baschuk line is out now for the Axemen. See if they can't get something going, as that one misses everybody, and it's going to go down for an icing call. So the face-off will come back to the Axemen zone. Now, Connor McKay tries to get that one back for Keller. Is able to keep the line. Pasternak throws that one in. Loose ball behind the Axemen net. Brennan Jones will control it. Up for Michael Anderson. Anderson just tries to go off the boards, and that one actually goes up all the way and hits one of the beams here at the Legends Center. So we'll have a face-off inside. Face-off won by McKay as the Ravens will take control. There's a long shot, and that one will go straight out. Well, maybe it didn't. That one might have hit a Axemen player's stick. Face-off will remain inside. Now Kagan Jackstite with it. As here come the Axemen the other way. Jackstite will just gain the line, looking for somewhere to go. Sends it down low for Justin Bernhard. For Eskra. Eskra is going to walk out, tries to get that one down low. Another chance on the backhand, and that one goes wide. There's a centering pass. That one goes nowhere. There's a shot. They score! So the Axemen get one back. They chop the lead in half. It's now 2-1 with 8 seconds to go in period one, and that was Mike Eskra that was able to find the loose ball and hammer that one home. So we'll see what that does for momentum in this one, as Eskra hard in after that ball as well. And the remaining seconds of the first period will just tick down. So we're through the first 15 minutes in this one, and it's a 2-1 Ravens lead. Back for the second period. 13-6, the shots on goal in that first period in favor of the Axemen. However, they trail on the scoreboard as they're down 2-1, but back in it thanks to an 8-second goal from Mike Eskra. As now the Ravens look to establish something as they look to add to their lead. Beau Gervais centering pass. Bassett now tries to work his way through and can't. Gervais with a Ruben Beatty now a long shot. And that one got blocked, and the Axemen are going to start out the other way. Bernhardt across for Jackstike. Jackstike down low for Eskra. And that one is able to get through, but Cole Dinney is able to find that one and hang on. So Jeff Bassett and Connor McKay, the goal scorers for the Ravens in that first period. Mike Eskra, the goal scorer for the Axemen, as they look to tie it up with an offensive zone faceoff. Christian Magnus out to take the draw to the left of Dinney. There's a long shot. Goes high. Beatty with it now. Williams gets that one up for Jordan Gall. Tries a centering pass. That one hits an Axemen player leg and doesn't get through. As the Axemen are going to take over the other way. It's Carson Bogdan over the line. It's now Magnus with a shot. That one got fired wide. As Magnus was running as he tried to take that shot. Couldn't get himself in position. Magnus in a battle with Robert Keller, picked up by a member of the Ravens, and that pass for Jordan Gall goes into the Ravens bench. So we'll have a whistle and a neutral zone face-off. .21 to go in the second period. 2-1 Ravens lead. Matt Morrison with you on the first week of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League for the 2022 season. Delayed offside, so the Ravens have to touch up. McDonough, centering pass for Joey Velasquez. Velasquez being watched there by Evan Pasternak, the Ravens captain. Still in a battle for it as Velasquez is looking to poke that ball loose, and Pasternak comes away with it the other way. Nice centering pass for Derek Lukian, but they're going to say that he was offside, and that faceoff's going to come back down to the neutral zone. So a tough break for the Ravens. Derek Lukian, of course, a player with a lot of speed. Velasquez will throw that one in. Cole Dinney wanted to play it, but it ends up getting whistled away. There's a loose ball right off the face-off. Beatty for Steve Caswell as the Ravens will break out. Trying a centering pass. Brennan Jones got his hand on that. As now McDonough will chip that one in. Caswell is back with it as the Ravens are changing. Derek Lukian now tries to split the two Axemen defenders and can't, and no call on the play as Lukian got taken down. The Ravens bench wanted one, but we'll play on. Bogdan the other way with it. Bogdan a centering pass for Magnus. That one was just out of his reach. Aaron Cook now with it for Magnus, turns and fires. That one doesn't make its way through. Magnus back with it, a centering pass for Landers, who will turn the other way. And they score! Matt Landers had the shot. Not sure if it was tipped in front or not, but either way, this is a 2-2 hockey game. And I think Carson Bogdan is going to get credit with it, as there's a battle in front. And it's an even up game. So the Axemen will take control off the draw. Landers. Now Beaugervais with it. Across for D'Entremont. D'Entremont now. He's got numbers the other way for Gervais. Good job by Kagan Jackstay to get back. Pasternak. Off the wall for Gervais as the Ravens look to get set up. Jeff Bissett now. He has a goal and an assist in this one. The first goal of the game. First goal of the season for the league. Jackstay the other way. It's a 2-on-2. Tries to make a move around Pasternak and can't. Good job by the Ravens captain as the Axemen try to keep that ball in Raven territory. Jackstay across. There's a long shot for Eskra. Fired wide. Bernhardt scores! Justin Bernhardt was able to control that ball off a wicked hop and is able to slide it past Cole Dinney, and that's now 3 unanswered goals for the Axemen as they have a 3-2 lead. So the top line for the Axemen doing exactly what they're supposed to. Mike Eskra has a goal in this one, as does Justin Bernhardt. As we'll see if they look for more.
Second goal scored by number 61.
There's a long shot.
Assisted to number 4, Matt Landers.
There's a long shot by Keller and
11:40.
loose ball in front, and Brandon Schatz will just find that one and hang on.
Third goal scored by number 34, Justin Bernhardt. Assist to number 89, Mike Eskra, and number 21, Mike Heschel. Time of that goal, 10:56.
So Eskra will get a assist on that second goal. He now has a goal and an assist. Troy Batschuk with a shot. That one got blocked, and the Ravens come the other way. Beatty over the line. Drops it off for Gall. Dishes it back for McKay. He's got a goal in this one. Long shot, hit a stick and goes wide. Beatty with it, being watched by 2 Axemen players. Centering pass for Gall. That one doesn't work. And Batschuk comes with it the other way. He'll just chip that one off, and the Axemen will go off on a change. As now Bogdan gets that feed coming off of the bench. Bogdan with a shot. Fires that one high. Dillette tries to get that one out. Good job by Caswell to keep that one in. Noel gets the return feed. Noel tries to work his way towards the goal and can't. And it's now Bogdan ahead for Magnus. Here comes Caswell the other way. Bogdan with a long shot off the glove of Schatz. As Noel with it behind the net. There's a centering pass, and that one goes wide. Bogdan just chips that one and gets after it himself. Pasternak there to take over. Wanted a long pass for D'Entremont. That one doesn't work. Schatz comes out of his zone to play that one. There's Jones with it. Ahead for Velasquez. Adrian Genther trying to bust through and can't. Gervais ahead for Bissett. Here comes Bissett now with it. D'Entremont tries to control that ball and can't. McDonough will just chip that one off the wall. Takes a bump from Beatty, no call. It's Pasternak. Plays that one back for Robert Keller. For Gervais. That one misses him. Jones now up for McDonough. McDonough, nice pass for Genther. Genther with a long shot. Steered aside by Denny. He's given up 3 unanswered goals, but he's been good. He's faced 18 shots so far in this one. Pasternak now the other way. Here's a chance. Pasternak just swats at that one, and Schatz is able to steer it aside. The Axemen are changing, so Pasternak will just go and chase down that loose ball himself. Back for Beatty. Beatty sends that one into the corner. Beau Gervais in after it. Gervais tries to walk out with it. Centers it back for Beatty. Beatty, nice cross ice pass, but that one doesn't connect with Caswell. And now this could be a break. It's a 2-on-1. Justin Bernhardt for Jack Stite, and a great stop made there by Dinny. So almost defensive breakdown. Now in front, they score. Mike Eskra was left alone all in front. It's 4 unanswered goals for the Axemen. And it's now a 4-2 lead with 7:03 remaining in the middle frame. So it all started on the 2-on-1 opportunity. It was a great stop by Dinny on Keegan Jack Stite. And now there's a high stick as Jack Stite took one up high, and that's Jordan Gall who's going to head off to the box, and that's actually going to be the game's first penalty. So the Axemen are going to have an opportunity to extend their lead yet again. So it'll be a 4-minute power play as stick infractions are double minors under the Canadian Ball Hockey Association rules. However, if the Ravens score shorthanded, then Gall will be allowed to come out of the box. Of course, that was a rule that was implemented in the inaugural Premier Ball Hockey League season last year. Magnus looking for the redirect in front. Landers will quarterback this power play. Long shot goes wide, and Dillette tries to play that one off the hop and can't. No intent on that high stick by Gall either, obviously. He was going for the stick lift, trying to make a play on the ball. Landers being heavily pursued there by a Ravens penalty killer. There's a shot from Magnus, goes high.
Ravens penalty to number 77.
As the Axemen will get set up. Landers with a shot fired wide. Heschel off the wall for Bogdan. Heschel. Get it back. There's the long shot fired wide. Magnus tries to play the hop in front. There's a chance for Braden Dillette, but they couldn't connect. Bogdan now with it. Across for Magnus down low. Magnus with a shot. So he was looking for that far side and fired it high. Landers for Magnus. Magnus walks in. Magnus with a shot. Stopped by Dinny. He doesn't know where it is. It's still loose, and Dinny finally finds it and hangs on. Good pressure here through the first minute and a bits of this power play for the Ravens as their second unit will come out, which is basically just there. As now Jones with it. Bernhardt will set up on the far side. Got to think that they're going to be looking for him in that heavy shot as he's playing on his off wing. Alexander Ovechkin-esque. As that one will chip out, and that's the first clear we've seen on this power play. As Brennan Jones will bring it up, just sends it in. That one's right on goal, and Dinny will just throw his glove over top of that with Keegan Jack Stite hot in pursuit. And we'll have another face-off. 2:04 left in the penalty to Gall. 4:59 left in the second period. Face off to the right of Tinney. Clean face-off win for Eskra. And that clearing attempt will, or check that, that was a Raven shot, I believe. That went straight out, so the face-off will come outside. Face off in the neutral zone right by the Axemen bench. As Jackstein will chase that one down. Jones now with it. Tries across for Jackstein. Couldn't connect. Jackstein still with it into the final minute and a half of this goal penalty. Sandy Charles back down for Jackstein. Jackstein tries a centering pass. Good stick there by Keller. Jones down for Bernhardt. Down low for Eskra. Eskra back for Bernhardt. Tries to curl and drag and can't. Jones will set up now. Jones with a long shot. Scores! Kagan Jackstein was in front. Not sure if he redirected it or not, but with 1:12 to go on the Jordan Gall high-sticking double minor, the Axemen capitalize, and it's now a 5-2 lead. So a long shot from and Gall is gonna stay in the box. So even though they scored, I'm assuming that Gall probably has to stay in the box until the actual penalty ends. We'll have to get the official ruling on that. But I would assume that he will stay in the box for another minute 12, even though it's back to 5-on-5. Come out at the first whistle afterwards. So 5 unanswered here for the Axemen as the Ravens look to get back into it. There's a long shot from Beatty, and that one is steered out of play by Schatz. Now Heschel will play it up for Bogdan.
And his first hat trick.
Entremont now for Bissett in front, and a great stop by Schatz. Ball was loose, and a great job, a great effort on both ends. Magnus with it the other way now. A 3-on-2. Dillette. It's going to go cross ice for Bogdan. And Bogdan will just play that one into the corner as Magnus will give chase. Here's a centering pass. As Gervais tries to send that one out for McKay, who was breaking for the stretch pass. Doesn't work. Now Dillette. Can't control it. As here comes McKay the other way with a shot. Hammered it high and wide. D'Entremont with it now. D'Entremont walks in with a shot. Fires that one wide. Damon Williams, centering pass for D'Entremont. Drags that through a Axemen defender momentarily. And Bogdan will come the other way. Just chips it past Beatty and into the zone. Denny will leave that one for his defenseman Caswell. As Beatty will spin away from a Axemen forechecker. McKay with it as the Ravens look to set up to break out of their own zone. McKay now with it. McKay tries the pass towards the net. That one got knocked down, and Velasquez comes the other way with it. Joey Velasquez trips that one past Pasternak, and he'll get in after it. McDonough just throw that one back for Charles with a long shot. Denny steers that one aside. Genther tries to play that one off the wall and can't. And here comes Damian Williams the other way. Tries to poke that one past and couldn't. McKay with a long shot. That one doesn't get through as Genther blocked it. Velasquez with it up for Genther. Here comes Genther now with a long shot. Denny might have got a piece of that one with his glove. Velasquez with a long shot, stopped by Denny. Loose ball in front as it was James McDonough that was looking for that rebound. And we're going to have what I think is a ball that goes out of play with 59 seconds to go in the middle frame. 5-2 Axemen lead as they have 5 unanswered in this one. There's a shot right up the draw, then score! Seth Noel right off the face-off on a clean win from Corey Stefiak. And it's now a 5-3 Axemen lead. So the youngster gets the Ravens back in within 2. That's a big goal for the Ravens right off the draw. Schatz didn't even have time to get set up for that one.
Third goal scored by number 25, Seth Noel. Assist to number 11, Corey Stefiak. Time of the goal, 57 seconds.
So the face-off in the neutral zone, controlled by the Ravens. Pasternak overran that ball, but he comes back with it. That's now D'Entremont with a shot. Good block with the stick of Matt Landers. Pasternak with it. That's a get that one back to the point. Gervais back for Pasternak. And then Pasternak will just send that one in. There's now D'Entremont tries a centering pass, and that one goes off the back of the net as he had Gervais open. Bernhardt the other way for Jackstein. Back for Bernhardt. Bernhardt with a shot and a great stop made there with the right pad of Denny. Good chance. Bernhardt throws that one towards the net and it goes wide, and 3 seconds remain in the second period, and D'Entremont will just eat it, and that is where we will end. So we are through the first 2. It's a 5-3 Axemen lead. Third period action coming up. Third and final period from the Legends Center in Warman for the first of 4 games for week 1 of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League 2022 edition. The Ravens with a 5-3 deficit, but they're on the attack early in this one, as that one will just roll to Brandon Schatz and he'll hang on to that one. So the Ravens hopped out to a 3-0 lead, rather. 2-0 lead, rather. And then the Axemen responded with 5 unanswered goals. And then finally the Ravens were able to get one back in the final minute of the middle frame, and that's where we stand. And here come the Axemen again. This could be a chance. It's a 3-on-1. Bernhardt back for Estra, and a great job by Keller. Maybe one too many passes from the 3 Axemen forward. As Jackstein with a tries a centering pass. That one doesn't work. As Pasternak will pick up that loose ball for Bassett. Bassett one-on-one with an Axemen defender. Bassett with a shot, and that one got blocked and stung Brennan Jones, and they're going to say that that one went into the netting, and we'll have a face-off 53 seconds into the opening period, or the final rather, period. So the face-off will be to the right of Schatz. Face-off won by Axemen captain Christian Magnus. Braden Dillette with it on the far wall. He gets tied up by Damon Williams. Heschel now with it for Charles. Charles tries a long pass. Ruben Beatty broke that one up. Caswell for Connor McKay. He has a goal tonight. There's a shot. That one got blocked. Gall with a chance. Loose ball in front. It's still in front. And Magnus comes away with it the other way. Williams now with it. Draw pass for McKay, but Dillette was able to get a stick in there. And that one will go off the mesh and out of play.
We'll announce 2 stars from each team at the end of the day in the last 2 games that the teams played.
So the face-off will stay inside, this time to the left of Brandon Schatz.
And Churchill Brewing Company.
Face-off won by the Ravens. There's a long shot from Caswell that goes wide. Charles now with it. As Ruben Beatty back in his own zone to pick up that ball, as he will just set up behind his own net. Genther watching him closely. Williams tries to get that up for Lukian but can't. McDonough just chips that one forward. Beatty will move it up for Bogdan, but they're going to call that a hand pass, so the faceoff's going to come all the way down. So the face off to the left of Brandon Schatz. There's a long shot. And ball is loose in front. Pasternak just holds the line. Bogdan with a centering pass. That one got blocked. Bogdan still with it. That one gets poked away. Anderson now for Troy Bastruk working on Pasternak. It's Bastruk trying to push that one in deep and can't. As now, here comes Derek Lukian ahead for Stefiak as the Ravens come the other way. Stefiak just gains the line. Carter wrapped up behind the net. And Carter will just throw that one around the other way. Keller cuts it off at the wall. There's a long shot. Puck's loose in front, they score! Robert Keller had the shot, and I think Derek Lukian was there to clean up the garbage, and this is now a 1-goal game with 12:05 to go in the third period. So the Ravens are not going down without a fight. After opening the scoring, they had the game's first 2 goals, gave up 5 unanswered. Now they have 2 unanswered, and it's a 5-4 Axemen lead. As now Justin Bernhardt makes a move around Beatty. Bernhardt is in all alone. Bernhardt, nice move, scores! Justin Bernhardt gets it right back to restore the 2-goal lead. And it's now a 6-4 Axemen lead. Landers now up for Mike Eskra. For Bernhardt, it's a 2-on-1. Bernhardt has Jack stay with him, scores! Justin Bernhardt again! And it's a 7-4 Axemen lead. So back-to-back goals for Bernhard, who is the first overall pick in the 2022 Premier League draft and certainly is not disappointed in this one. As it's back to a 3-goal Axemen lead. What a shot from Bernhard as well. Robert Keller now for the Axemen. D-to-D for Pasternak. Up for the set.
Fourth goal. Scored by number 9, Derek Lucan.
That's now
Assist to number 76, Robert Keller.
Charles with it.
Time of that goal, 12:05.
Loose ball is,
Axemen's
here comes
sixth goal.
Bogdan. Pokes it past Pasternak. Pasternak and Bogdan now will go into the corner. Pasternak comes away with it, being watched by Dillette. He'll send it up for Jeff Bissett. He has a few points in this one. Bissett tries to make a move around Henschel but can't. D'Entremont will knock that ball down. D'Entremont a centering pass for goal with a shot. That one got blocked. They score! Justin Gall on the second effort. And goals are flying in the third period as it's now a 7-5 deficit. Good job by Justin D'Entremont, who gave that centering pass to Gall. Sandy Charles did a good job to block that first shot, but it bounced right back to Gall. And he made no mistake as he goes up over the glove of Schatz, and it's a 7-5 Axemen lead. As we have a face-off right off the whistle, it wasn't done fairly, so we'll get set to redo that one again. First of 4 games in the opening week of the Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League for 2022. It's all brought to you by MR Promos and Apparel in Saskatoon. So now Jadrian Genther will send that one in. That one almost looked like it had a chance of going in. There's a centering pass.
Seventh goal.
It's now Connor McKay with it in his own end.
Hat-trick.
Back for Beatty.
Saskatchewan Premier Ball Hockey League. Number 34, Justin Bernhard. Assist to number 89,
Now
Mike Esper.
Gall with it. Gall,
4,
return feed for McKay. McKay was looking up as one of the Ravens players took a spill into the Axemen net as Caswell tried to keep that one in but couldn't.
Jordan Gall. Assist to number 52, Justin D'Entremont. Time of that goal, 10:45.
Beatty now with it. Up for Seth Noel. Noel will just chip and get after it. Nate Carter back for the Axemen as Noel lost his stick on the forecheck. Actually, I think that stick broke on him once it's in 2 pieces behind the Axemen net. And now we're going to have a whistle as we have an Axemen player down on the floor right near the bench. It looks like that's Troy Baschuk down in front of the Axemen bench. And he'll get up and walk off to the bench under his own power. See if he stays on the bench or goes to the room. So the face-off will be to the left of Schatz. Axemen clinging to a 7-5 lead. Jones will throw that one around the wall. Bogdan now with it. Bogdan gets dumped by Jones, no call. Now Bernhardt with it. Bernhardt waiting for it, tries a centering pass. That one doesn't work. Still with it. As now, here comes Corey Steffiak the other way for the Ravens. 2-goal deficit, certainly not insurmountable. We've seen the Ravens bounce back once in this game. We've seen the Axemen bounce back in this game. As Beatty with it now. Up for Bogdan, who'll just gain the line. Tries to throw that one in deep, and he fanned on it. Christian Magnus picks it up. Long feed for Jackstite. Jackstite down the right wing boards. Lost it to Caswell, and Caswell throws it up for Beatty. D'Entremont will pick up that loose ball in his own zone. Tries the return feed for Keller. Jackstite the first man to it and just sends it in deep. Ruben Beatty now behind his own net. He'll throw it up for Beaugervais. Tries the centering pass for D'Entremont. Now Magnus comes the other way. Magnus with a shot. Fired it wide. Magnus is able to steal that ball. Tries the return pass for Bogdan, but can't. And Justin D'Entremont will move it up for Bissett the other way. Here comes Jeff Bissett now with a long shot. That one misses. That one was off the back of the net. So now there's a long shot from D'Entremont, fired wide. Bissett tries to get it back for Henschel and can't. Bissett now with it at the side of the net, makes a nice move. Bissett with a shot, scores! Jeff Bissett with the patience at the side of the goal, and he just outweights Brandon Schatz. And it's a 7-6 Axemen lead. So once again, it is a 1-goal game with 7:17 to go in the final period. So the Ravens will take control off the face-off. Gall drops it back for Pasternak, who winds up, and that one doesn't make its way through. Williams with a shot off the wall. That one doesn't get through either. McKay, return feed for Williams with a shot. Saving their rebound, scores! Jordan Gall, and the Ravens do indeed claw their way back, and it's now a 7-7 game with 7:01 to go. So 2 goals in 16 seconds for the Ravens. And we're gonna have a timeout from the Axemen here to try to slow down some of this momentum. So this game has seen all sorts of lead changes.
Scored by number 94, Jeff Bissett.
Bissett scored the 7-6 goal.
Beaugervais. Time of that goal, 7:17.
And then Jordan Gall scored the
Scored by number 77,
7-7 goal.
Jordan Gall. Assisted by number 15, Damon Williams. And number 76, Robert Keller. Time of the goal, 7:01.
So we're back to square one with 7:01 to go in the third and final period. And the Axemen out of that timeout will bring out the Eskara, Bernhardt, Jackstide line to go up against Gall, Williams, and McKay. This is where matchups start to become important. Eskara lost his stick, tries to kick that one, kicks it to Bernhardt twice. As Bernhardt still with it, as he's just trying to play keep away from a Raven defender. Nice pass for Eskara. Eskara makes the move, and maybe one too many. As now Jordan Gall will try to chase that loose ball down. Landers with it, throws it far side. Eskara still with it, being watched there by Caswell. Beatty watched by Jackstite in his own end. As now Landers will step up on the loose ball. There's a shot, Simon. They score! Justin Bernhardt again. And it's a 8-7 Axemen lead. Go to the net, good things will happen. That's exactly what Justin Bernhardt did. And the first overall pick has certainly lived up to the hype in this one. So the Axemen regain the lead. As here goes Bogdan the other way. Tries to chip that one forward and can't. Keller tries to push that one past his man, and here comes Morgan Bogdan. Chips it off the wall in the well after it, but couldn't catch up. There's now Aaron Cook with it. Cook being watched closely there by Keller. Pasternak will pick up that loose ball behind his own net. Noel now with it. Steffiak. Caswell with a shot, good stop by shots with traffic, they score! Seth Knoll again, his second of the game, and it's 8-8. So the seesaw battle continues. And at one point in this game, it looked like points were potentially going to be at a premium, but we now have a total of 16 goals between both sides in an 8-8 hockey game as we're under 5 to go. Is now James McDonough after it. Being watched by Beatty. D'Entremont, he can take over a game. We'll see how much floor time he gets in the last 4.5 minutes and counting. Henschel now, up for Genther. Genther pokes that one past Caswell. Dinny will come out of his crease to play that one. Up for Bissett, tries to poke that one past Charles, but can't. And that'll be a hand pass. So the face-off will come to the neutral zone. So face off in the neutral zone right by the penalty box. Caswell will just backhand that one in. Hard after it is D'Entremont. Jones will just go off the wall, and is that one gonna have length for icing? It will. And the face off will come back into the Axemen zone. So the face-off will be to the right of Schatz. 3:58 to go in an 8-8 hockey game. And in the event of a tie after regulation, it will be a 5-player shootout. That is a new twist to the 2022 Premier League. It'll be a new look shootout. You gotta get there first. And Bissett gets waved out of the draw, so Gervais will come in. Jackstite with it. Bernhardt gets tied up. Landers up for Brandon Jones, who just tries to pitch that one in. That one goes off the ref. Eskra with a shot, scores! Mike Eskra through the 5-hole of Cole Dinney, and with 3:29 to go, the Axemen have regained the lead once again. As the back and forth game will continue. As that one will go off the into the bench. So the face-off will be by the Axemen bench in the neutral zone. Just now, here comes Connor McKay back the other way. Let's look for the Ravens to put on some pressure. Still 3 minutes to go, lots of time, but in probably another minute or minute and a half, start watching the Ravens goal to see if they elect to pull Cole Dinney or not. As now Bernhardt comes the other way. A 2-on-2. Bernhardt tries to slow up and get control of that ball, but can't. McKay tries to push it past Jack Stipe, but can't. Okay, up for Keller now. Keller, nice pass for Jordan Gall. Here come the Ravens with numbers the other way. Pasternak is streaking to the net. Pasternak with a shot in front, stopped by Schatz. And he will hang on as there you see the Ravens getting a little more aggressive. They're looking for the tying goal with 2:37 remaining in the third period. So face off to the right of Schatz. Jeff Bissett out to take the draw for the Ravens. And there you see Justin D'Entremont at the top of the circle. Face off won by Magnus in this defensive zone. D'Entremont tries to fire that one and fan on it. D'Entremont now, there's a long shot. That one goes off a stick and wide. Look for the Ravens to throw everything on goal. 8 goals on 23 shots. There's a centering pass. That one misses everybody. Braden Dillette now will just flip that one out. And icing will get waved off. Into the final 2 minutes. Pasternak. Up for Caswell. Return feed for Pasternak. Pasternak just leads that one. There goes Cole Dinney to the bench for the extra attacker. So almost 2 minutes of 6-on-5, barring a penalty for the Ravens, and that one is going to get sent all the way down. Is that one going to be icing? It will. So the face-off will come back in the Axemen zone. So the face-off to the right of Schatz. A late change for the Axemen. They're able to get away with it. D'Entremont will take the draw. D'Entremont, Bissett, Gall, Keller, Beauchervais. Oh, there's a shot from Pasternak, and that one goes wide. Bissett still with it. Loose ball in front of the Axemen end. D'Entremont working on Matt Landers. That's the two of them battle for the ball in the corner. Eskra off the wall. Keller keeps that one in for Pasternak now. Pasternak tries to throw that one in, but Jack Stipe blocked it. It's Jordan Gall back for Jack Stipe now. Keller with a long shot, and that one goes wide. Pasternak across for Keller into the final minute. There's a long shot. Stopped there by Schatz. D'Entremont will turn and throw that one behind the net. Gervais in the far corner will go and pick that one up. Watched by Bernhardt. Pasternak now with it for Keller on the far side. Keller tries to put that one towards the goal. It gets blocked. Eskra tries to get that one out and does. And the Ravens are going to bring on a different extra attacker. Gervais, cross ice for the set. The set with a shot. That one got fired wide. Keller will pitch down to throw that one on net. That one doesn't make its way through. 13 seconds left. Magnus going for the empty net, and he'll hit it. And the Axemen will kick off the 2022 season victorious, as they are going to make their way to likely what is a 10-8 victory. Still 10.8 seconds left on the clock. Denny's just going to stay on the bench. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to come back out. My apologies. So the face-off is won by the Axemen. Henschel will just have the final few seconds kick off. And that will do it. So the Axemen, after they were down 2-0, they were up 5-2, they were up 5-3, and then a back and forth third period, are able to get the victory over the Ravens. So the first game of the 2022 season, it's a 10-8 Axemen's victory.